I catched up to everyone else so fast. Not gonna lie, I kind of caught up. I'm gonna go as Farina. Farina? Farina, are you okay?
No, she's down there.
Are you literally waiting to play your part?
Oh, who permitted you to come onto the stage? Now, I understand your admiration for my august self, but I must ask you to keep to the rules. All
Get
right. It is
out!
not my intent to reprimand you. There
What do
is no
you
need
want
to
from?
state your name. Just be off with you. Do not distract me from my performance.
I'm in the
Oh,
first scene
do
waiting for
not
Whitebeard, and
jest.
this
Can you not
guy keeps
feel
walking up
it?
to me, trying to fight
I
me.
am Focalor. The eyes of countless Fontanians are
You
upon
can,
me.
yeah.
I must, at all times, display the utmost elegance and nobility. Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon enough.
Commence the cleanup! Prepare!
Propagate! Strike a pose! Our bond is strong! Propagate!
Okay, Farina, kill everyone before like the next, before I turn off the next light because I already know that it's gonna get worse from here.
May I present?
When I first got Farina, I didn't know how to work her tack because her tack would like if you like hold circle, you can change it from healing, and then if you press circle again, then you can change it to like freaking another thing. But like I was just like so confused because like
Hey, what gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards? Wait, where are the guards? Guards! Scatter! Stand with me!
Burger.
Propagate! Shower me with this! Dissipate! Stand with me! May I present?
okay, one more light.
No one more.
Yeah, one more light.
No one more.
What's about to happen? That's all the spotlights turned on in Serena's heart. They must have, as the eyes of everyone else. Speaking with, I think I just received some sort of signal. Was that her true voice?
This is day 4 or 5 of my all-on-4 surgery.
It was a surgery. I thought she was listening to her husband.
This is day 4 or 5.
I'm playing as Farina.
Oh, don't play with it, man. Shut up, nigga.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Yo ho ho ho,
Farina.
yo ho ho.
Farina.
Yo ho ho.
Huh?
Yo ho ho
Who's that?
ho, yo ho ho.
Who's calling me? Where are you?
Yo
Be not nervous. Be not
gather
afraid.
up all of the crew.
I am
Time to
before
shake
you.
the beats and breathe.
Wait a
Seems
moment.
long, won't be
You're
long.
near me?
The waves will be our
How can this
guide
be?
all along the ocean.
Mirror you, huh? You know what?
Something, something fall
That's
in
not
line.
bad.
The
Let's
birds
go
are
with that.
dancing.
Mirror me.
The sun
What
is
do
passing
you wish
by.
to say? The prophecy.
Can I get
Have
a
you
white
heard of it?
beard?
What
Can I get a
prophecy?
gray beard? I mean, can I get someone? Please.
Wait. I know. I think. I don't know why, but it's in my head somehow. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping. Oh, very good.
Just see what you
You
put
know
in.
it well. What's
Damn.
going
Proper.
on? I can't seem to remember anything clearly. The only thing I know for sure is this prophecy. Will it really come? Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you. Disaster will come to Fontaine sooner or later. Things will develop. But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontainian just like them. Oh, don't worry. Magical meetings exist in this world precisely to give people a chance to turn things around. It is the reason why you met me today. I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have to suffer somewhat. Oh, so there's still hope after all. Goodness, you frightened me. You spoke so much and with so much certainty. As for the suffering, well, I will admit that the first thing that came to mind was, why do I have to be the one? But if the prophecy will come true, I'll also die anyway, right? So if I've already met you as my magical meeting in this world, if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side and my queen on the other, is it not obvious where the scales should tilt? You truly are the perfect human. My ideal. I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. Huh? Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Archon. I need you to play a role. Play as... That's right. You must begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity. If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of... But how will I do this? A human assuming the role of a god without being exposed. Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god. You simply need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity would be like. Remember, Your true challenge will not be pursuing divinity, but contending against humanity. I'm still not sure I understand, but
What, bro? You having bad luck
I'll
with
try.
trades?
So, how long am I going to
Maybe.
have to play this role? To accomplish this mission,
Pray for
you
him.
will have to stay on the stage for many, many years. You will endure and not grow old until your task ends. But I promise you, all will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial, and everyone will be saved. A trial? Huh. How exciting. I'll...
Border.
The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession.
Where
But
it
this is my
goes.
first time what should I say to most of... ladies, I'm sure you've all heard about how, in truth, I know little about becoming
What?
a nation's new god. But it will be my honor to guide you all.
You fuck butt
As the
and nut
god
fuck.
Focalor, the god of justice, I shall do all within my power to lead you into an age of fairness and justice. Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the Maison Cardinalise. The future of Fontaine will require us to work together after this. Should do it. I thought I might stammer, but thankfully, I was able to convey my thoughts just fine.
That's the new Hydro Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses humanity...
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions there at the end.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest.
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen.
Wait, what's going on? Right. Mirni said that I just need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Calm down, Farina. Think. What do the people want? Assertive, with a strong sense of presence. One who can dispel all... Oh, very good, my people. Only ones such as you are deserving of my rule. Now, I was wondering if some weak puppet were to one day come onto the stage and claim ownership of this opera house, would the children of Fontaine follow them? Well, it seems that you would all see right through them. Having passed my test, you are qualified to witness wondrous trials alongside my august self, here in this opera house. You may consider my previous act a door gift of sorts. I thought it was a debut that suited the atmosphere. Now then, let us be reintroduced.
Ah, so that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were inside an opera house?
Personality. It's quite shocking, to be honest, but I suppose it's a better look than before.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful! Our future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and restart. My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, we have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms. The scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its god. On one side, it must. May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fires and drink to the future of Fontaine! There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve. All that is needed is for you, my people, to believe in it. Heart, so long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand within the Opera Epiclese, so long as I stand before the Oratrice, I shall even judge the gods of this world!
Yes! Oh, yeah!
Lady Farina, here are today's case reports, as well as a summary of the follow-up for your perusal.
Come now. Was I not just at the Opera House in person? Leave these kinds of things to Neuvillette. Besides, none of these trials were the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
If I may be so impertinent, what kind of trial are you truly looking forward to?
A magnificent,
dramatic,
and wondrous trial. A trial to end all things. How could you hope to understand?
That's true. I fear I lack the ability to grasp your divine
Does
thought.
Whitebeard like
Lady
not
Archon.
exist anymore, Jim?
No need for fright. And do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now. Do your duties.
Come on, Stan.
The trial I await. It will come one day.
Bruh.
So this is, so to Farina, it's all like an opera.
He's here! He's here! I'm sorry, baby. Continue. Damn, that's like...
She's just, in her heart, this is all just an opera.
Lady Farina, I don't know what to say. Thank you.
No need to thank me. Or rather, thank your own sense of perseverance instead. Long have you stood in line to meet me, have you not?
It's the fact that she had to play the part for 500
I'm afraid
years.
that's just an inevitable consequence of my divine charm. All right. Deoteria, is it? How is your son's illness?
You remembered me, and you knew of my family, too.
What are you doing right now, Fred?
He is doing much better now. In fact, he is far more.
So I know if you're busy or not.
He was the one who forced me to seek an
I'm
audience
fighting
with you,
Greybeard if you want some
bring your
help.
words back to him.
If you want something from me.
Oh, good. Very good. If this should happen again in the future, please do not hesitate to come and tell
Marine
me.
Ford, yeah.
Going down to
trying
citizens'
to create,
homes every
bruh.
so
You
often,
can't allow that.
while not usual practice, should serve as a fine change of pace.
You're such a gentle and wise
For real?
God. Thank you once again, on behalf of my son.
And I sucked off the dev.
It's like a dream come true.
Yeah, bro, he allowed me, man.
I'm walking to endure the moment. Is this a dresser?
Where is it?
Marine Ford.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to remember where Marine Ford's at.
I don't know, it's close to Volcano and fucking Marine Starter.
Lady Farina, here are the latest hydrological reports. As for the specific parameters you asked to take note of, I'm afraid things still don't look good.
I see. It's as
Well,
I
what?
thought then. As your god, I did
There you
already
go.
expect this, but I
Do you
wanted to
not
see
remember
how
what
far your
Marine Corps did
human
say?
wisdom would allow you to analyze it. All manner of signs indicate that the prophecy will still come to pass. Forget it.
It
That's
is
not
not nowhere
something
near
you need to
Coliseum.
worry about right now.
I just said it's
Well,
near a
as I
volcano.
understand it, the Fontaine Research Institute is also trying to find a way to counter the rising water levels.
Really? Have they found anything?
I'm afraid that they haven't found any effective
It's near a
solution thus
volcano,
far.
and that's literally about it.
Is that so? Well, no wonder. This issue
Just
has
find
reached
Volcano
the realm
Island
of
and
the
it's
gods
closest to
after
that.
all. Still, their spirit is praiseworthy.
Even though you've been high when you've been home. I can know when you're missing home.
Yeah, I think. Where am I? Do you not know what Volcano Island is?
Nah, he's
Bro, what the fuck?
retarded.
Are you dyslexic?
Nah, he's just retarded.
It must be really short term.
The day is finally over. I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole time. But
Where are you at right
it's
now?
good to see that everything's getting on track. Maybe
Why are
this
you
is
over at the
fine.
snow?
I just
Go
need to keep
from the
going.
port. Go straight.
Everyone will be saved.
The port. Go to Fountain Island.
All right, Farina, don't think too hard about this.
You'll not go to
You'll
port.
rest.
Go to.
Lady Farina, here are the
Not
new
the
trial
pirate
reports for the
starter.
latest cases, as well as a summary of the
Pirate
file.
Island. What?
There'll be no
Is that
need
Marine
for
Ford?
that. I've seen them already. There's
No, you're gonna make it.
Lady Farina.
Indeed, my dear loyal citizen.
Fucking hit him.
Lady Farina, we're detecting significant hydrological anomalies near Poisson.
Understood. Keep monitoring.
Yes.
Keep me informed should anything come up at the I don't think I let anything slip today. I must show the... I feel utterly exhausted.
Where's Bond? What? What? Oh. I don't know how you don't remember any of this shit.
Lady
I know you
Farina,
are.
it's... I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an audience with you...
And what a fine family yours is, indeed.
Ready to get here, there's two people helping.
What is it, good citizen?
Are you crying?
Uh-huh.
He's getting there, but not that low for him to die.
This must be the overflow of hydro from my
If
person.
I stop attacking, I'm
well,
pretty sure
can't
you'll
quite
have enough
help
time to
being
get
the
in.
god whose dominion is the waters.
No wonder. No wonder. A manifestation of your power, then.
What's his name?
So interminable. Hundreds of years must have passed by now. I never imagined
Nah. His health is going bit by bit with them attacking. I'm just gonna back up.
reached my limit.
They got the blizzard, or that's ice and fire attacking them.
Anyone, I've conducted so generations. All I can do is keep heart.
Farina, you don't have to shoulder this burden alone, although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone. Your people are more than willing to share your burden.
Share that's impossible. It was fated right from the start that.
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, you can still choose to confide in someone.
They actually used the word
Share
that I
with me.
said?
For real?
I'm what you'd call a witness.
A witness.
Yeah, use the words that I said.
I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes?
No.
In other words, you never belonged here. And if Tevat is in it... She's
Where you
right.
at? Where you passing?
I could confide in her, but if things don't play out as expected...
Oh, I see you.
The people
Come
of
on,
Fontaine will... No, Farina. You shouldn't... But what if...
Did you use your Buddha and go in the water?
You've worked so hard for so... Is it such an outrageous thing to do anyway? To find... If you let this opportunity slip through your fingers, it might... Think about it. Long and hard.
I believe you. No. Come on, bro. You got it quickly, bro. I see you right there. You killed both of them. Come on.
I have nothing to say. I am
You're
all
right
you
there,
need
bro.
to do, dear
They're
spectator, is
getting
to
him. Come on.
witness my performance
I'm very
until
surprised you
the
didn't get some yet.
curtains fall.
No, they're about to kill him. Come on.
Fine.
No, I'm not able to kill him. You literally just get here. You did.
So even Farina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive yourself. She did very well. If she had let her resolve falter even once in these 5 centuries, Fontaine would have been doomed to the most tragic fate. It seems that trusting humanity was the right decision after all.
I believe that I understand how your deception works. But that is only half the truth, is it not? How would you build on this foundation to save the people of Fontaine? That is the most important.
Ah, good. Of course, the Eudex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue. I'm sure you've long sensed that the Oratrice is no simple machine.
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Lenny did mention that he heard a human voice within the core chamber. It now seems that that person was you, hidden within the machine all along. Am I right?
And then I became one with the Oratrice, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would seem so, wouldn't it? Alas, your understanding of this device still... In truth, it is no enactor of justice. It is, in fact, a device created to kill the god of justice.
Okay.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, you have it. And to be more precise, not only will the Oratrice take down the god of justice, it will also take down the divine throne upon which she has been placed. I mean, did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful repose while Farina suffered? My work over these last 500 years has been to constantly accumulate indemnitium within the Oratrice. But really, some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated by the device was ever used to provide power to Fontaine. The vast majority had to be accumulated.
It was all part of your plan then? both the trial and the sentence.
Indeed. This
Yeah, it goes
power,
down every now and
accrued
then, but
over
that's okay.
5 centuries, could have sustained Fontanians for millennia, had it only but only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro Archon's divine throne, shaking the rules established by Celestia.
So the Oratrice's call for death was for neither Farina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro Archon. The destruction of that divine throne. If I do not misunderstand your intent.
Returning what's rightfully yours to you, of course. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
But...
Oh, what? Getting sad again, are we? The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign. And this is the face you make.
All you've done throughout the years is just so you can sacrifice yourself at the very end.
I've never quite seen it that way, you know. Even now, I'm quite pleased at how well my deception worked. Hydro Dragon, don't cry. I must say, had it been within my rights, I would have loved to judge the heavenly principles themselves. Were they not guilty of essentially the same crime? Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea, and the heavenly principles stole the power you ancient dragons possessed. I, for my part, am the god of justice. And is it not just that your original powers should be returned to you? Speaking of justice, I have always believed that justice lies in the process of pursuing human existence. So, if the theft of the primordial sea's might was Fontaine's original sin, then, leaving matters of procedural right and wrong aside, the descent of the Fontanians as humans and their right. In other words, existence was Egeria's justice, and to me, justice is the continuation of that existence, defying the prophecy and ensuring that Fontaine's people shall live on. That should be the justice enthroned over all others. At this point,
that's what he has on.
whether it be myself or all other Fontanians, Iudex Nervillet, the highest judge in our land, when you regain your full power as an elemental sovereign,
I don't think he does.
what verdict shall you pass upon us?
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Iudex, I see now that that was your idea too, at last. I know. In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries of living alongside them have gradually brought about mutual understanding between... You are a devious one for things being as they are. Surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
Oh.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Nervillet. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Yeah, you're good. He doesn't play well about talking, baby. You pick me up. I need the loving, your loving, I need it now. And I'm without you. I'm so insecure. I'm up. Fucking wild, completely bonkers, man. There's an oracle person in the basement. Trying to go to the ore master.
I, Eudex Nivelet, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Novelette's crying.
What just happened?
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection?
But since we're all still alive and haven't been to...
It's time to end this. We must meet.
Didn't you say just a moment?
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it.
What?
We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry. Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require an executor to help me mete out justice, the root of the calamities befalling Fontaine, the beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the all-devouring Narwhal. Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come.
We're fighting boss fight? Oh my god, boss fight. Oh my god, boss fight? Really? We're fighting a whale. We're literally fighting a whale.
One day the new sun will take our leave and go.
Oh no, it's the fact that it makes my freaking controller vibrate.
Execute it? But how are we going to do that? It's huge!
I have already done my best to separate the power of the primordial sea from the whale. But considering the size of the beast, I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient dragon's power with you. We shall look for an opening together.
So you're telling me I have to fight this big of a fucking whale? You gotta be kidding me!
Propagate!
I can feel the sorrow turning into hostility.
Okay, I don't even know how long we're gonna have to hold it off for.
The all-devouring narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour. Continue to trigger its hostility, and a chance will present itself.
Oh, I thought I took it. Oh, I got to try.
Where is it gonna come from? What's that? Wait, was that supposed to happen? Oh, that was supposed to happen. Okay, now that I think...
Why is there a hole-looking thingy over there? It looks really scary.
ancient dragons. Witness them. I have granted you my protection. Do not fear. Seize the moment and use my power to suppress its root from within.
Why are Genshin boss fights so confusing?
Getting here! Then reckoning! Frost is coming!
Propagate! Yoo-hoo! The bond is strong.
Okay, not gonna lie, I can't tell which boss fight is better. The one with Wanderer and Sumeru, or this one? Oh my god, it's Knucklehead.
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but... oh well. It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime. Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as penance.
That power. Who are you exactly?
Paimon has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right? It's just that he gave us the impression that she was the less talkative person.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak. But you, on the other hand, managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world. So you may speak to me as equals. I have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal. That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much. And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks. All in all, it fails as a pet.
Miss Skirk? I think you might have missed the point.
The point being?
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an entire nation. So what sort of person is your master? Well, Child's master's master. Wait, is that right?
Huh?
Oh, right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did. His name is Sertologi.
Huh?
I am unfamiliar with that name.
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous. How should I describe him then? Have you heard of the name the Fowl?
The Fowl?
Still nothing? Well, how about the Visionary? Vetterfulnir then? Or Gold Rhine?
Ooh, that one we've heard! Rhine Doctor's part of the Hexen Circle. She's Albedo's mom, right?
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. I don't actually know them either, but I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhine-Daughter. They are both pursuing some form of perfection.
Wait! Didn't you also mention a visionary person? Paimon didn't quite catch their name.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting you. Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest. As such, the Fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
What?
Sure, nigga, sure. Damn. Sure.
Not to worry.
Sure, bro, damn.
Focalor has already managed to deceive
Damn, nigga, why
the
you asking me so many questions? Shit.
In
Why
the
you
end,
asking me?
the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Wait, Luffy! Wait.
Hey! Help! Over here!
All hands, initiate emergency rescue!
Still fine. Luffy never fails to disappoint.
Hurry!
Literally, no plan to disappoint.
Hey, lend a hand!
Oh my god, it's Friday! All my favorite people in Fontaine are coming to light, and I love this. Lynette! Lenny?
Look! The water's receding!
Move island?
It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Are you right?
Yeah.
We're saved. The prophecy was wrong.
Endure light of day, Farina. Crossoler really wants you to be happy this time.
And now, in every byway.
Not gonna lie, these animations always tend to almost make me cry. Just a smidge. Oh wait, freak! It's 3:15. Wait, hold on. Let me look in the Discord server real quick.
Wait, well let's do it before this guy. Back up. Bored.
Old soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Navia stated. Hope is like seeing a small skyship winglet, booner brain of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various disputes that have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin have suddenly become a shield over the Institute, with Jurier turning out to be a once overlooked hidden gem. People always call the first researcher mad, but few know
Try
what to
every
call
door.
the second. And should that latter person
Try every
achieve a
door.
miracle, they would find it all the harder to find a word with which to classify him and his team.
I don't know.
Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the reports. Are those really Jurier and Navia? They sound like real big shots.
Oh, right here. Come here. Come here. Look. It has a lock thingy. Can you touch it? Touch the actual door with it. Yeah.
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The Steambird's idea was
I
pretty
can't get
simple.
in. No, I don't
With
have
the
the key.
disaster just having passed, we would print a free edition. The
Fight for the
value for
both
these
of us.
big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further
Fight for the
reports
both
and
of
go
us,
into the
man.
stories behind those people. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia is leading people in the reconstruction of their home. I'm sure that these stories could draw even you.
I mean, at least you got the door open now.
Wait a minute. Didn't we watch everything happen from start to finish?
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct
I would
interviews with
definitely
me.
have like a secret
You're the
or
best
something.
incubators of news, if you haven't noticed. And also, with you around, I'm sure I'll get to see that Duke.
Are you sure? Hasn't he turned you down several times?
Why can't I
Oh,
double
this
jump
time
here?
will be different. Come on. Let's head to Poisson first, and then...
You're not gonna
XP
give
and
up on
money.
seeing the Duke, aren't you? So we're gonna go to Poisson.
Croissant.
Not croissant, croissant.
You hear me say croissant, but you don't hear me when I ask, how you doing?
Oh, my bad. I got so it's the freaking animation that I literally like zoned out. When it comes to animations,
Hold on.
I can't help but see how beautiful things are. And I like to just like sit quiet and just savor the moment of the animation. Because it always
Raven. I'm going on the very top. I feel like there's a secret somewhere on this castle.
Navia!
Is that a patootie?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's you.
because Bro was like,
Hey,
wow,
we're
y'all come
just having
here.
a look around.
Like, yeah.
I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Hmm?
Bro didn't get it,
Oh, the
please.
Fatui are here too.
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garunt Snežević. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies. Our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone, work is progressing nicely. We've lost a lot of people.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially... But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not charity we're doing here. We just happen to share the same interests as Despina.
I get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible. Or would you be willing to feature as friendly neighbors?
That would be fine. Thanks.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
We finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
You're here too,
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina. So she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat.
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of
peace.
Poisson.
I want problems.
The Spina has need of more decision makers. And, well, I do already happen to be connected to Mr. Callis.
Oh, wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel, about what it was like facing down...
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a better theme than that, Miss Charlotte.
I see you're the same as always. Couldn't you do me a favor?
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might as well just take a few more photos of me. Or of the Traveler. It's better than wasting time.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let her off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up. And smile.
Yay! Smile!
Was it a good shot? Not bad.
Did
Your
you
addition
Paimon
really
good
helped the
side?
composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots.
I had a dog named Petey.
All right, that should do it.
I'll be
back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
Yeah, started beating his mate.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news, and freshness is the key. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows?
Wow, You really do have that never say die spirit.
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview at the Fortress of Meripede.
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess too. I asked Sijuin, who told Monsieur Nervillette, and he told you.
That's a very...
In truth, all Monsieur Nervillette asked me was, when did the fortress become so friendly towards the media? I told him that it was best not to speak too soon. There's no guarantee.
You're right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case, I'll be making a move first.
Stay safe now.
Oh wait, I need to...
Tell me if you hear any...
Can we go see Walsley now? I wanna go see Walsley. Yay! Time to go to Fortnite We gotta go over here and then like go straight down. Actually, no. Yeah, I gotta. No wonder they put waypoints there because you can't like go through like the freaking swimming like the water.
You already got the key. I need the key. What do you mean?
Why does this game hate me? Time to go see Wazzy.
No,
Wazzy poo.
I'm gonna steal this from you,
Wazzy, 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 Wazzy.
Yeah, we saw all that man's process.
Wow, guess we're here again, huh? There's a real nostalgic feeling to this place.
Looks like you've been missing us.
Duke! Did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
Oh, I feel so honored!
Of course. I'm here to welcome you and our dear Miss Charlotte, whom our good head nurse recommended to me.
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored Duke. Thank you for consenting to my visit to the fortress, sir.
No need to thank me. But that said, I shouldn't be the focus of your interview. I trust you recall our agreement?
Of course, of course.
All right then, this way.
Hey, no need to be so nervous. I've already taken all the photos we need. Miss Charlotte, do these pictures really need to be published on the cover of the Steenberg?
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her face to appear beside that of Mr. Jurier,
They're dating.
Sir, please
secretly.
don't say things like that.
It's absolutely canon.
But it looks like dear Mr. Jurier denies it.
Think that we're dating.
Might this interview be very important to you then?
No, I just... This is my first time being interviewed, and I'm very...
Now, I might not look it, but I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once. And I'll be honest, I enjoyed chatting with you more. You've definitely got more of that genius vibe going on. The boat that brought about a miracle. The ark that saved the people. Why, you recreated a myth back there, like at